stop music for this because it's actually pretty interesting to do. This is just a game where it was just a complete washover, complete stomp, and me just slightly raging. Just that, well, being at 3.5k MMR, you're bound to have these type of games, up and above, even any MMR really, in any MMR, and yeah, this is just a game where I'm just trying to figure out what went wrong. There was a couple of problems that went wrong in this game. First off, the picks. Pretty much at the start of this game, I said I wanted to go support or whatever that we need. Like I'll just be like the last pick of what people wanted to do. And I think would it show it? Like, skip ahead, man. Skip ahead. Zeus. Yeah, there we go. So on our side, there's Zeus. First pick Zeus, and he said he wants to go support. Understandable, really understandable. You can actually do this type of thing. It's perfectly okay. Just like, normally you would just say, hey, I'm just gonna like last pick Zeus as a support, and that's fine because you called it. And that's pretty much where it went off. And the only problem was, this is what I picked. I was pretty much just forced to pick a mid. We already had a support, and nobody was picking it. I did it to the last second. Picking Death Prophet. And I was just like, fuck it, I'm going mid, picking Death Prophet. It's like one of the only mids I can really play that well, because you don't really need to last hit properly. I'm pretty terrible at last hitting, that's why I like to play supports. And then there's Timbersaw, Silencer on their side, Spectre, and then Lena. Pretty okay team. We don't have any early game. That's the problem. That pick made it so that we don't really have that much early game.
Places, everyone.
Arguably, it was just be like that. Yeah, I need to get used to this. I'm not very good at casting. I should probably I'll leave it. Just do. Let me see. Camera speed. There we go. I'll just do this for a moment. So, we got Zeus support. Lena who went recipe for an instant bracer.
30 seconds to showtime.
I should have bought these tangos, but Zeus gave me 2 tangos. That's perfectly okay. Got a good warding spot. Good warding of him, I guess. I'm actually saying at the moment, just it's the Spectre going drums. She's going a fast Radiance. Another slight ick to it.
And here we go.
This is like super fast Radiance. She's not going to get anything else. She's not going to be able to get to that point. Oh, by the way. Oh yeah, and there was like this bit in the bit of the room. And I don't know why. I should have just gone back. Let's just go back. Okay. It's like this guy trying to get runes got completely surrounded. And he's just gonna die to this Weaver. There's no chance that he's not gonna die. Now I'm trying to stop groups. It's perfectly fine with a good stop to it. He was stunned, as I remember the talking of the game. I'm not so sure if I should upload this with the actual game. Probably useless. Even though he said that he didn't have any mana to actually use that. But that's a complete lie. He said like, oh yeah, he doesn't have enough mana for Sakuchi. He has enough for 2 Sakuchis at the time they said it. So that was a kind of slight fail to them. Just got those game stats up. So Weaver just got first blood. Give a minute. Gold, net worth. Be last hits. That's it, nice. There we go. Cool. I think I'm gonna focus on this top lane. I want to try and find where it went wrong. Like, where did it start to go wrong? We have a Zeus support, went Chain Lightning first. Oh, was it? Yeah, Arc Lightning? This is Chain Lightning. Where am I getting Chain Lightning from? Arc Lightning. Technically a Chain Lightning. He's like getting harassed out of this lane. There's an Ogre there, Silencer. Silencer versus a Timsaw. Pretty painful dual lane. Then there's like a tri lane up top. Like, this is a defensive tri lane. So, well, it's still a tri lane and we need to try and get kills. That's the notion of it. And they're up against a Weaver. You would think at this time they would have a sentry. He's pulling. Oh, he actually. Yeah, I always hate the hill trophies because it never properly kills. But I believe you need to aggro the creep first. Anyway, at this point, I'm not so sure what happened in this game to actually just see. Just need to actually just see everything. Just like have the farming Timbersaw, but he's like just doesn't really do that well in this game. So I'm not so sure when he started doing it, or was it just a skill mechanic of him just being pretty iffy. Well, first blood went to Weaver, and Weaver's just sitting here. Like, it's a dual lane, and this Weaver's just harassing this Zeus. Like, this Zeus should have just gotten a sentry, or one of them should have went a sentry. It doesn't really help that I wasn't really doing anything in the mid. I was still getting farm, like 5th place. Morphlings just out farming. Juggernauts out farming, and yeah, he's trying to do pulls, but he keeps on getting harassed by this Weaver. So Weaver's actually going for runes as well. That's another notion to it. It's not. We have a tri lane, and this rune is not being taken. You'd think to do this new patch, there would be supports going for runes, but it's at that MMR. It's 3.5 MMR of just going up against just still people who are quite new to the game. And yeah, Spectre farming. He's slightly farming. Let's see, items. What's the item button? It's just pretty much just basic stuff. I'm being harassed out of lane most of the time. He's actually using the bottle to actually just get mana, because Morphling mid is actually pretty good. I'm not a good top lane. Oh, missed a kill. Of course, I'm pretty awful doing it. So, just low health and still no sentry in this bottom lane, and he just got a thing of health. 4 minutes, and this tri lane has done virtually nothing. Of course, the people who were doing the tri lane together were duo stacking, which is just another validation for this person. And then there's the sentry. Finally, there's the sentry 4 minutes in against a Weaver lane, and yeah, 3.5k. It's actually perfectly a perfect time. Now, at this point, should I have ganked? I have no boots. This guy is just losing his lane. I'm about to lose my lane. He's just tri lane, he's pretty much done nothing. Zeus support not really helping out. Should I have just made this a 4v5 up top? Again, really good to actually have waveform against in the mid. Actually, this guy's a really good mid player. He's got pretty much the equivalent of his carry in farm, and the carry has been untouched by the Timbersaw, and the Timbersaw actually just died. So he's still out farming the carry on their team. So he's actually really good really good mid. I had pretty much no chance to win this lane. But to actually remedy that, should I have just either kept farming, or should I have just gone and gank? Should I have not got? I shouldn't have actually gotten that wand. I think that was the biggest mistake I did. Was that I shouldn't have gotten a full wand. I should have just went to boots. Because I get my boots pretty late. I just went full wand because I just thought I was just going to push this lane, because that's what I'm used to as a death puppet. I'm just going to be able to push the lane. And that was awful. Awful invis room. I thought I could just invis it and then not get any of these last hits. But yeah, and now 6 minutes in, this top lane still hasn't really done anything. Why? Just level 2 Zeus. He was expecting to get his levels off the creep camps, and he's forced to share it because this Weaver just constantly harassing him. If this ward would have done a lot better in the lane and then just gotten in, forced him out the lane, because he's just walking in. And was that an ult? See if I recap. Yep, that was an ult of Ghost of Silent. It's a level 6. Everyone's like net worth is out net worth. Morphling killed me. That was a gank from. Yeah, that was the gank from. Was it just out? Oh shit, man! I'm a bitch, man. That was actually my fault on there. I fought the rune. I thought he came this way. I didn't draw. I did draw. Ah, draw. No. I thought he came down here. I thought he came down this way. To.
Won't last much longer.
Can I draw this? I thought he came down this way. But he actually just came through the river and I wasn't paying attention. So again, that's my fault.
Mid tower could use a little help.
So I should have been more attentive on the rune spots, because he just walked down the river. I still haven't got my boots. I died for that. Apparently I could have had my boots, but I just bought another TP scroll, and then I died. And then we tried to do a gank here. So it's like 5-0, so it's pretty abysmal at this point. It's pretty abysmal at this point. You can see it actually muted to 2-stack. You know, just get the mute out of the way, so because when you fight against each other, just get the mute out of the way, so you can actually just work as a team. Because if you just mute them, then they won't annoy you. And then again, this guy's just been there. I should have just ganked this, because he just kept running up here. He just kept running up here, being all willy-nilly. If I could just silence him and then they just get good stun off, it would have been perfectly okay. But 8 minutes in, I haven't really ganked. And then there's this random bit right here. This is actually a pretty interesting point. He went for the rune. He got haste. I completely whiffed. I'm not so sure if that would have killed him. How low did he get? He went down to 200. That would have been questionable. 200, 220 minus magic resistance. I don't think that would have killed him. A couple of auto attacks though, that might have. So it might have killed him if I didn't whiff my thing, because I didn't realise it was hasted. And in my mind I just prepare where the person's going beforehand. And then that, I just kind of just push mid. And then he just TVs back and I can't really push this now. Like, I should have just went top with this ult. Silenced ult, got the kill, went with this guy and this guy. He was being mid bottom. And then he just ganks, he's still level 3. It's like Zeus support's not that great when they have a good aggressive versus lineup. But that was the main point that really just went a little bit off. That you just had like and the Spectre had enough mana for a Spectral Dagger to dagger out, but then he just TPs mid. He does his ult towards mid. Does his ult towards mid, and that's just gives this guy a kill. Just gives this guy a kill. Dies. Did all the damage.
Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
And then you have this, and then I don't know what this guy's doing. It's like he's starting to get to that point where he's just dying a lot. Managed to actually get this kill along with it. Died for it though. Let's put the TPs back in. Bot lane's just farm. This guy's just been untouched all game. Just untouched all game. Tries to help out. I try to help out. What can a Death Prophet do about team? If anything, we just needed to just team fight. If anything, we just needed to team fight. We just needed one team fight, but we weren't really being that. Like we had the Spectre at 42 last hits, which is good compared to the mid. Me, I was just 10 behind. So we just needed to get there. It's like, although I am level 8 and the Spectre was level 6 because of the tri-lane, and I think that was a problem. So that tri-lane did nothing. The Zeus wouldn't really have it though, but that tri-lane did nothing. And then the guy died again. I'm not even paying attention to this guy. He's just gonna die. He's just gonna get Omni slashed. It's gonna happen. He's just gonna get Omni slashed. Because he's not validating the existence of this Juggernaut that's overfarmed. And no one else is. So, and then you have Zeus 1v1 against the Weaver. Obviously it's not gonna help out. If I ganked there at one point, if I just ganked top, then they would have had at least a small chance. So yeah, I think that's all that was really needed. Just from me was to gank once top. I should probably speed us up now because it was pretty much just down to just being. How do I decrease the speed? I don't think I have that key binded. Yeah, we just losing towers, and it's just that build wise. What else is there really to talk about? I went drum. I think the Spectre should have went drum. Like he's saving up for a relic. That's absolutely nothing. We get one kill. Whoop-de-doo. And I wasted my ult when I could have had it at another point. There was another point that we could have had. We just didn't have a team fight. That was one kill.
Yeah, thanks.
There's really no. He gets a dust. It's just like he gets a dust. I just farm. He dies.
Technical difficulties.
Kill the Weaver.
Buildings are tough as nails for now.
I don't think I would have helped just getting dust, because if anything, they needed to just sacrifice themselves getting dust. And the Lena did quite well as a support, given the chance. But this Zeus first pick, I just question it sometimes. It's just that it didn't really help out. He gave up before level 5. He's going to give up before he reaches level 5. He's like level 4. At one point, he's going to give up. It's just a matter of... Oh, and this is an actual team fight. This is the team fight, quote unquote, that we had. The one team fight. T's down, Spectre's down, and that was it. That's the end of the team fight. I couldn't do anything. That was it. That's the only things I could have done. Threw out one Hip Swarm. I'm trying to just force another team fight. If I had my ult, rather than wasting it trying to kill the Weaver, then I think we should have done that. I think that's just a problem that I have. Ooh, I'm disconnecting. Where am I disconnecting? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. That's me disconnecting from somewhere.
Trouble brewing.
I thought my internet just went, but It's just that. Yeah. So we got it's 14 for 2.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right
Yeah, and
now.
he just now he's overchatting saying that we were outplayed. Says the guy who picked Zeus first.
Radiant's bottom tower seen better days.
So, and then yeah, he just gave up. It's like he's given up now. This is his giving up. He's not going to move an inch from this spot. He's not going to do anything
Their top tower.
at all. And it's just 50 minutes in, and he just goes like, "Well, we can't really do anything." Can I just argue a little bit with that? We have a Spectre who's going to go Radiant. He actually managed to get a relic. I think that's his relic. That's someone's boots. That's my boots. Why do I have 2 pairs of boots? Okay, I have 2 pairs of boots. I didn't realise. Okay, I wasted 450 gold. Ah man. Okay, that's another problem. I bought 2 pairs of boots.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So that's 450 gold down the drain. Expected, whatever he's called, is dead again.
May, thanks.
I'm a bit ill as well, but yeah, it's just that.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
It's just that is the Spectre trying to go Radiance.
Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
And he's just playing around now. It's like this is like an end game. This is like
Dire's bottom
the end
tower's
game.
getting the business. The Dire best do. Guess what?
There is nothing else to talk about for
Gave
them.
up a bottom tower.
When Zeus gave up, that was pretty much it. It's like that Zeus just gave up. This Zeus gave up instantly. Gave up before he was old. He picked Zeus mid. Not Zeus mid, Zeus support. The team fight without a Zeus, this guy would have died if Zeus actually got enough levels.
The Dire might want money.
But yeah.
Dire's top tower. Dire's top tower.
That was it. Just,
Dire's the Dire
that's the end.
best do something.
That's the end of that. I think that's pretty much it. I'll just wait until the late thing.
Nothing left of Dire's top rags.
I'll just wait until endgame to actually review a little bit of the icons at the end. Yep, ta-da. Oh, I didn't really see that. New Death Prophet, go back to bots, alright. Oh, you just, okay. I didn't actually see him. I think I'm mute. Oh, it's because, is it unmuting? I don't know. The guy just insulted me at the end. And that's pretty much it. I didn't actually see that, and if anything, I'm not so sure what to do. I think I should just ganked more. Ganked more to try and get that Weaver to just stop annoying the Zeus. Because that was a very weak tri lane. It's probably the weakest tri lane that you probably actually will experience. There's just a Zeus, a Lena, and a Spectre. And Timbersaw is just being absolutely wrecked bottom 1 for 8. And Juggernaut was just farming, so yeah, it's just I just needed to gank more. Questionable builds, questionable buying 2 boots. And yeah. That's pretty much it. It's just really what happens when you just see one person gives up quite instantly. And plus I don't think he should have gave up. We had a Spectre and Zeus. There's a friggin' Zeus. There's a lot of characters that you just straight up just beat in this lineup. He just went support Zeus and just was like, don't worry. And he actually said at the start of the game, just don't worry. All I need is my ult. He's gonna, and he even says, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill steal, but that's all. But all the carries will just be for farming. So it's like it's very questionable. Like, this person is very questionable. But just really I just really wanted to see a Stomp. I just want to review a Stomp and see how it is and how it validates of what happens. Just what went wrong in a stomp, and it was really just like lack of team play, lack of me ganking. I think that should have been. I should have just at least ganked top once to have like a 4v2 and to stop a Weaver. The only problem is I didn't level up my silence long enough, so it should have been like silence, hit them a few times. We didn't even have good initiation. I think that's another problem. We don't have any initiation. Yeah, so we didn't have any initiation, so that's another thing that should have just been like, well, shit. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But, it's pretty much just that's it, really. Just that game, just very questionable, and I should have just at least validate how to actually get farm. I did okay farm with Death Prophet, and that's fine. But I think we just needed to have a better lineup. Okay, I'm out. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really hope that you just like comment down below saying that what I should have done. Like, was I in the right? Was I in the wrong? Was I deserved to be like flamed or something like that? Was I a complete noob? Should have just ganked? Should have just not build stuff? I should have bought those boots, definitely. We just completely outdrafted. But thank you for watching. Just thank you for listening to my rambling, and good day.